All right, golfers, how many of you out there played sports at a pretty good level when you were younger? And now as you play golf nowadays, you feel like that athleticism or that athlete has been sucked out of you. I got a great drill today to show you that's going to help you key into some of those feelings that you had when you were playing baseball, basketball, soccer, cricket, tennis, all these sports where you felt a lot more athletic, a lot more strong and fast. I've seen so many golfers recently that have this notion that they need to turn away from the golf ball. And what happens, in an effort to get power, they're taking such a big backswing that they really have no chance to get back to the ball. So I'm going to show you a great drill today that's going to bring out that inner athlete and get rid of that dreaded long overswing that's not very athletic. Let's have Aaron come in here and give me a hand. So he's got about a 10-pound medicine ball, okay? And the first thing that I do with my golfers that struggle with this, and you can kind of envision yourself doing this at home, I've also got a little bit of a pressure board, right? It's basically just a little bit of a teeter-totter that helps my pressure move back and forth. So the first thing I'll do is I'll just throw the ball to him. Go ahead and toss it to me. And then I'm just getting a sense of when I catch it, right? As soon as I catch it, I feel like I can kind of grab the ground, feel the muscles in my glutes and in my legs and in my feet really start to grip in. There's so many of us standing there in a posture that's really not athletic at all, and we're doing a lot of this. So one of the things that you want to do at first, people can tell you to set up in an athletic posture, but you need to feel it. Go ahead and toss it to me again. So boom, that's first thing, right? I start to feel that. Now the next thing is we're going to start to throw some balls harder, and what I'm trying to do here is two things. I'm going to go into my backswing, and then very quickly, by the time my ball gets about here, and it's the same spot on the backswing, I'm going to start to move my pressure back and throw it back towards him. So many of you out here, when you get so far back, you have no chance to come down because the pressure in your swing is not moving athletically and quick enough. Okay, so give me a toss first. So as soon as I catch it, it goes right back to him. Okay? Back, right through. And if you could really see and feel what that feels like, it's happening very quickly. As soon as I get the ball over on this side of my body, I'm already starting to move the other way. And that's one of the hallmarks of powerful players, is they have an early pressure shift. And a lot of that, as I go to catch that ball, there's a large braking force on my trail leg that really, exudes an athletic motion. So catch, brake, shift, it's all happening very quickly, just like we would do in other sports. If we were playing tennis, if we were playing defense in basketball, it's usually who can move the quickest and who can move the strongest that's going to hit it the farthest. So go ahead and jump out of there, Aaron. I'm going to show you what we want you to do, just drill-wise. A great thing, right? I'm kind of off the pressure board now. Same thing as I start and I feel like I've just caught that ball, right? I'm in a good athletic motion. I feel ready to move. Now, as I go to swing back, it's as if I've caught that ball from Aaron. As soon as my club or my hands get just outside my right leg, I'm going to start shifting my pressure back early and powerfully, okay? Now, that might not be our regular golf swing, but I'm telling you, early is better than late. Everybody, 99.9% of the golfers that I encounter are late with their pressure shift. It goes back too far, and by the time they start to come down, it gets to impact late, right? It gets to their transition, impact, all those intervals are a little bit behind schedule. So it's good. I like to have my students practice even a little bit earlier. I'm going to feel almost like as my hands get to here, I'm already starting to go that way. Now realize I'm not just staying on my left leg. I'm still catching the ball, moving it to my right leg, and then real quickly back to the left. That's kind of where the magic starts to happen.
Hey, it's your coach Zach Allen here, and when it comes to the golf swing, I've seen and tried it all. But nothing is proven as effective as the concept I'm about to share with you now. It is the single most powerful piece of golfing advice I've ever come across. In fact, I would go so far as to call it a magic move. Since I don't have the time in this short video, I've put together a 3-part web class where I teach you exactly how to put it to use in your game. Nothing held back. I call it my Magic Move Training Series, and you can get the entire thing free of charge by clicking the link in the description below. You won't find these videos anywhere else, so go ahead, click the link right now, and I'll send you the first session right away. Okay, Let's go ahead and get back to that lesson.
So a drill you guys can do to get that sensation is just a little picking up of the left foot. So I don't know if you can see this here. I'm barely raising my left foot as I get into my backswing, and then I'm putting it back down very quickly. But that will give us the exact same sensation as the medicine ball. If my left foot is off the ground, you'll notice that I've got 100% of the weight on my right foot. And then by the time my hands get here, I've already replanted and recentered, and my momentum's now starting to go forward. So you do a couple practice swings, up, down with the left foot, and it's barely moving. It might move an inch, but it definitely moves a little bit. It doesn't have to be a giant step. We don't need to do anything exaggerated. There's just a little tiny press. And that's really that athletic pressure movement that good players exude. So I don't know if that was even noticeable there, but I could definitely feel a little press as I started down. That's going to hopefully get your golf swing back to that youthful, athletic person that we knew and loved so much that we still tell stories about sometimes, but we need to bring that out on the golf course every weekend. So if you enjoyed that video, or if you're looking for more videos about how to use the ground and how to use your lower body, I've got a great one here with Tiger Woods, Tommy Fleetwood, where we go in depth about how their kind of feels work for them to start the downswing with their lower body. So go check that out next.